Hello and welcome back to MEIOU&Taxes 2.0. I am Count Christo and this is our magnificent Brandenburg Brilliance campaign. I am in a very good mood. I think I figured out why I really love this mod, and that's because it adds in, maybe, I'm not certain, this might be just because it adds in the best thing about CK2, which is raiding. You can freaking raid in this mod. We lost a province. Well, we lost a siege, which is bad. But it adds in raiding, and raiding is, you know, fantastic and great fun. So maybe that's why I like it so much. Not sure. So we're looking at taking this province. Is this the right one to take? We're going to be able to integrate these guys. No. No, it's reset. Moravia is now not able to integrate for ages. Okay, in which case we should take this one. So that we can take this one, and then we have access to Hungary. So not that one. This one. This one? There we go. That's not too much aggressive expansion. Only 1 to 36. Awesome. And also, we want to try and contain our aggressive expansion to different groups. So we're going to want to take some from the Hungarian, then some from the Austrian, then some from the Latin, stuff like that. And then some from these guys. What are these guys? What's this guy called? Croatian. No, I can't. Baltic Slavic. Right, that makes a lot more sense. I feel like lots of these people down here would be very insulted to be called Croatian. Peoples is what I mean to say. Who was I improving with? You guys all on side? No, because I'm voting for Saxony. Excuse me. Sorry, Saxony, but that's not how this is going to go. In times of need, the noble Tunisia King, London Luxembourg, is certainly a powerful one, though Karl IV can rule our nation and will do so for many rules to come. Through Karl, they rule our nation. Though even the good are sometimes in need of help. Legesia. One of our vassals. What would we want from them? Our diplomats do with some aid, because we fill out this idea group as quick as possible. Culture ideas. We're going to become, a beacon of culture. Minimal loot burden has happened. Now, this is an interesting mechanic that they've put into to MEIOU&Taxes. Let me just decide. So, as you get more loot, you get minimal, minor, moderate, major, and massive. And when you get a massive loot burden, how terrible that is. So basically, you need to win the war before you do loads and loads of looting. Otherwise, your loot becomes basically unmanageable. Should have thought of this before. Let's take this, centralize our state all the way up to 20 as soon as possible. So you need to win the war without doing too much looting if you're going to still engage in major battles, because otherwise your loot burden makes your men just unworkably bad, basically. Goes up here, and let's head over here. We are the Emperor, so we can march wherever we please. Hopefully our vassals... Let's switch our vassals' actions, all of them, to aggressive. I want them to kill the Austrian army. Broken promises. Dare they? One of our vassals doesn't like us much, Moravia. We should probably do some improving relations with them. Let's do that up. There we go. They are voting for us still, so we're okay. As long as we have the majority, we're good. Ah, yes, that's the other thing. I got an actual claim on this one. I would like to see if that still affects aggressive expansion, because the war goal description implied to me that it didn't, and that seems unlikely. So we'll have a look at that. Please don't get a disease outbreak right now. I can't handle a disease outbreak. Full shortage. Monetary benefits. Thanks to our monetary benefits, we can increase our colonial growth. Don't have any colonies. Alright, which of these is the biggest? This one. But this one has the largest urban pop, so that's the one I'm going to claim. I'm going to come back from there. Now we've got our one claim over there. Work on Saxony's opinion. Is everyone in favour of this? Only 15 princes in favour of the reform. Why are you guys against it? Opinion of Emperor. The Emperor is not German. So I guess we're going to have to do some improving before we're going to be able to pass this reform. Get some Diplo rep up. This is going to cause some fairly major overextension. Take these two. So that's going to lower our diplomatic reputation for a while, which is a shame, but I think... Not earning much money right now, but we are looting all kinds of money. And when you loot money, even if you don't get it personally... Oh, there you go. So we have thus far carried home 68 ducats worth of loot. Let's see if any gets delivered next month. Or we can just watch. It's 68. Will it go higher than 68 is the question. Oh, where are you going? I think they might be coming for me. It's not good. Vassals, come help me. Guys, come be supportive. I don't want to have to move these guys off their sieges. It's a problem. Alright, you come home. The woods. Not the worst. Where are they going? Do we have an enemy fort siege down? This is level what 2 local fortification. No, that's not an actual fort. If we could... Oh good, these guys can come too now. These guys are going to get stack wiped, that's a shame. Hey, we won the siege. Okay, awesome. So now we can retreat behind the fort. Because, you know, if I don't have to engage, I don't want to engage. And they're just focusing on sieging their capital back anyway. That's fine. Right, guys, forget what I said. You don't need to be supportive. Continue just sieging for now. Cool, cool. What else do we need to do? Our manpower is still above its cap, which is kind of crazy. Once we take overextension, it's going to go even. The cap is going to get even lower. How are we doing on states? How many have we lost so far? We're at 133. Can't honestly remember what we were at before. So, oh, they're attacking us. Oh, they're retreating to us. Okay, have we made any progress on the siege? 1. So I'd rather just send half of the guys to fend off this attack. They're at low morale, so hopefully we could win them without too many casualties. 99. Slow us for a little bit, but that's okay. Finished improving with Savoy. Solidify our papal relations is complete. Improve relations with the Elector of Cologne. See, that mission is so good. Cologne, my man. Love it if you would love me. Winning these sieges up here, fantastic. It might be ready to accept our peace deal, but you know, I'd like to loot. We haven't gone through our own territory, and the amount we have carried home has gone up. So if you just stop looting for a while, you can get rid of your loot burden. Excellent to know. Agricultural development. Our nation is currently undergoing a substantial development in architecture. Sorry, architectural, not agricultural. Numerous monumental buildings, architectural wonders, monumental, what is wrong with me? And other constructs such as aqueducts and schools are being erected. Support the developments, which gives us tech cost minus 5%, missionary strength down, gives us money, gives us reform tensions plus 2 national arrest, that's fine. Or don't support it. So we're going to support it. We still have no unrest anywhere. Look, it's minus 20 in like all our provinces. It's minus 8 even in these occupied areas. I like how our reform tensions, by the way, apply to their land. Doesn't make a whole load of sense. Whole deal of sense? What am I on about? I wonder if the diplomatic macro build has been improved. No. I'd love it if there was a HRE nations. Just improve with the whole HRE for me. Want them all to accept my reforms. Would you please reinforce up a bit? Just got to get another freaking 17 men. Hire a couple of freelance dudes from around the countryside. We just need 17 more men to get this siege done. Let's go up to speed 4 since there's not a great deal happening in this war. Although if we lose the siege of Vienna, that would be a shame. Once I win this one, I guess I can send these guys. About to come back from the Pope. There you go. Let's consider a peace deal here. Are you willing to take the big one? No. Only 7% overextension. That's not too bad. They're not willing by 1,000. I'm demanding Sudgar without occupying any forts. Okay, once we occupy this fort, we should be able to make the demand. Please don't fall before this one. Please, please. Ah, phew. Oh, they're attacking me again. That doesn't seem wise. I mean, they do outnumber me. We're going to take more casualties. We might as well abandon the siege, focus on the other one. That seems fine. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Phew. Ah, plead for help with rebellious nobles. Problem is, this happens for free cities. That's going to happen a lot more than in normal games because the free city number is much higher. I wonder if they balanced it for that. They probably haven't, and I really should. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Ah, that is a pain. Just won that battle, so that's good. I guess we should go up north and aid in this combat here. It's about to occur. You guys are going south. Helping hand for Saxony, or Saxony gets broken promises. They're only just voting for us, so I guess we should do that. Monarch points seem far less valuable in this mod than in base game. Hex are cheaper, and there's no development. Do I want to reinforce in there? Not sure I do. Let's stay in these woods. No leader over here, and I can't easily get one. Ah, but there's that. Once this battle's over. Lost control of their capital, but they're still attacking me, even though I have these reinforcements coming in. Seem advisable. I guess I'm forced to go over the lever limit momentarily here. Then myself. You. Come over, and we need to siege down their capital again. Oh gosh, are these guys going to leave? No, good. They're taking a terrain penalty, which is fantastic. We outnumber them. They have more cav. An issue. Excellent. Looks like a victory for us. Yes, we've won the Siege of Stuttgart. Nice. It's a close one. They got a very good roll there. Where are you fleeing to? Hopefully you'll be able to stack wipe them wherever they're going. Let's go back down to speed 3. Should we keep this under control? Where are you going, my man? Oh, probably up here. Oh, okay. I'm going to chase them down, I think. Stop there in case that's where they're going. I guess they've changed Shattered retreat mechanics, because it used to be they'd only retreat to controlled territory, and they don't have any controlled territory over here, right? Yeah. Oh, here we go. There's the controlled territory. That's where we're going, boys. You can resume the siege. Actually, help the siege of Vienna. Sorry, soon to get Ostmark. Ostmark. Hungary has accepted peace with Venice. Doing well for yourself. Nice. An early war. Oh, yeah, that's what I was doing. I was fabricating on Venice. Cool. Resume that. This army is a bit cav heavy. Really bad. But these guys are coming, and they're on very low morale. And we're going to get a defensive bonus. So hopefully that will even it out. We're going to take some heavy casualties in this early bit here, though. 16 each tick. That's not too bad. There's the 86, though. And we're still winning, even with this tactics penalty. Come on, guys, arrive. Days. I'm going to have to suffer through it. Hang on. That province was Hungarian a minute ago. I think. There's no Hungarian core. We held out long enough for the reinforcements. That's all that matters. Good. We won again. Shall leave behind just enough to maintain this siege. Just going to come over here. Okay, that looks like it's just about time for a peace conference, I believe. We shall call this the Peace of the Ends, I think. Willing to accept this? Not yet. Minus 100. Wow. People need to know when they're conquered. I take serfdom, number of states up. Sounds good. Oh god, I'm about to have 4 places. That was a terrible decision. Ah, well. They're retreating to an owned area. Probably down here. Let's see if we can rally to meet them. I swear they didn't have this province before. I'm not certain, but... who else was I improving with? They're nice improved with... Yeah, you were one of the ones I was trying. They're currently voting for Bayern München, which I believe has some option to form Bavaria at some point. It's quite similar and quite similar in colour and in flag to Bavaria. Yep, they are coming at me here. I surmised correctly. Should have really put a general in charge of this. But we've got the defensive bonus. No, we don't, because we were sieging. Curses. They got a very good roll. Oh, we followed up with an excellent roll in the shock phase, though. Nice. Yeah, there we go. And now they're going to retreat just here. Going to deeply regret this decision. Are you going to be out of here in time? No, that's a shame, actually. That's not a very good fight. Ah, but these guys were retreating all the way down there. Okay. It's a much better fight, then. If the Austrians decide to reinforce in, it would get dicey. Looks like they are abandoning their allies to their fate. I guess we should do okay. Good government policies. Use the money to increase stability. 40% chance plus 50 stability. Gain 200 each. A 40% chance, it's just below 50. If it were 50, I'd think, yeah, it's a pretty good chance. But at 40, it's so low. I really feel like that's not doing anything at all. They have such low morale. I'm going to charge straight in. Let's see if we can do some damage here. They do outnumber me, but look at that. Look at that morale. It's hopeless. Crushing blow here. And our vassals are coming in to secure the victory. Excellent. Excellent news. There we go. Total victory. Practically assured. Alright. I am going to finish sieging them down, because I want to get as much loot off these guys as possible. 450 ducats. A sibling rivalry. It's never fun to watch siblings fight. Or perhaps it is, especially if those siblings are 2 countries, one of which is a protectorate of Bohemia. Perhaps we can mediate and see if we can negotiate a white peace between them. Triste. Hang on. Isn't Triste these guys? Force a white peace between Triste and one of my vassals. That's going to bug out, so no. It's because it thinks these are my guys are my protectorate, because they haven't quite accurately done the changes to protectorates, apparently. Oh well. Okay. I'm looking for... Sincerely. I think moving into the Venetian trade node. Excellent idea. Oh, minor disease outbreaks. It's, actually, we only need to be here, I think, to do the looting when the siege ends. What I'm going to do is leave and return just when the sieges are about to end. This one they don't have enough to do because they're not spreading out intelligently. It's unfortunate. Alright, well, I'll wait for the disease outbreak to end, and then I'll come back for that one. You are a siege general. Yes, you are. Good. Let's beat him. Although we should siege with infantry only. This cav costs more to reinforce. Reinforcement costs are derived as a function of training costs, I believe. So, cav costs more to train, so they cost more to reinforce. We are over our leader limit, which is costing us some military power. So I am going to fire him. He's not a siege leader. There goes that one. Nice. Did we just get a big bump on the loot? Not much. So I'm really not sure if the loot is just caused by finishing sieges or what. I don't know why they got rid of the loot bars. The loot bars seem to work really nicely. I guess it's because they've bundled it all into this larger local wealth thing. Lucca asks for its independence. A large delegation from Lucca has arrived at the Emperor's Palace. With them, a procession carrying a lot of silks. Come on. Carrying piles of silks. It's flowery language. Draperies, fabrics, and cloths of exceptional quality made by the finest craftsmen of Lucca. In addition, this, a safe, half open. Let's see a large cargo. Let's see a large cargo of metal parts. Lucca's elites then ask for a great favour. The city is pressurised by their dominion of Pisa. Since the defeat of Pisa against Genoa, traders have abandoned their lands for the benefit of Liguria and Tuscany. The city of Lucca therefore asks us to regain its independence. As the Emperor, we have power to give it to them. Accept their request, we get money and imperial authority and prestige, or we lose it. Well, obviously, we'll grant Lucca their independence. I really hope we don't lose imperial authority when we seize land in the Empire or something. That would be clever from doing that. But to kind of motivate us to not do that. But did I see that on the trade map mode I saw the disease outbreaks? That's interesting. Lots of these extra modifiers are visible on the trade map mode, which I really like, actually. We got any gold coins on our capital yet? We do! Look, a whole stack of them! Nice! Awesome. That's derived from this one here, the wealth, which is 270 ducats. When you finish looting, I don't think I actually finished that thought earlier. When you're looting, the money you don't take goes into the local wealth of your provinces, or possibly into the hands of your estate, or both. I don't quite understand. No disease outbreak. Oh, there's been one. Severe one. Ouch. Bad luck vassals. Okay, still got a secure election. Yes, indeed. Fantastic. Making our way towards 50 authority. Marvellous news. Recall from there. And do we just begin making our way through all the members of the Empire? No, let's get some more claims on this guy. Love some more land off him. Well, this has been an extremely successful opening. My humble and obviously biased opinion. Minimal loot burden has gone, probably because we sent so much of it home. Or we're about to get the minor loot burden, which is the next one up. Exceptional year. Nice, more tax. They've nerfed basically all the modifiers in the game, I think, which is I approve of actually, because it makes it a lot more balanced. Because, you know, just 1 year you get 100% more tax. Makes no sense at all. But 2.5% more tax is a much more reasonable amount. Come on, guys, finish the sieges. I told my viewers that we were going to end the war this episode, so I feel compelled to do so now. Improve our relations with the Elector of Carl. Fantastic. Even more imperial authority. Rival of our rival. 3 diplo points. Vassalize them. Not going to happen. Improve our prestige. That might well happen. Especially since I can do this and get 15 prestige on command. I won't do it yet because the lower your prestige, the faster it ticks up. A Jewish synagogue for Warclaw. There is currently a oppressed Jewish minority. Refuse to give permission. Gain piety. Give them state support. Gain legitimacy. Lose to unrest, the minority may grow in numbers. I'm going to just allow it, because what I'd like to do is secularize enough and help these guys out enough that they're no longer oppressed. is when they're no longer oppressed, they give still an unrest penalty, but they don't give a manpower or recruitment time penalty. Bribes growing more bribes growing more accepted. That's fine. Can I give these any help yet? No. Can't support. Don't think I need these. That one, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I was going to levy foreign noble titles. I'm going to do that just before I end this war. The reason I'm going to do it as late as possible is to make it last as long as possible in terms of as many peace deals as possible. I think I'm just going to white peace you now. I have no water against you, and I don't intend to wait for the siege to finish. Or do I? How fast is it going? That's 50% because they're outnumbered. No, can't embargo. It's a naval. It's a sea tile siege that we can't embargo, so it's a bit of a waste. Let's just white peace them. Took a few more days than it normally did. Stalemate, hardly. It was a glorious victory, but accept it. All right, we're going to take all your money. Actually, maybe we shouldn't take all your money. How much money do you actually have? It is exactly 149 they have. If I took both of these, that would be a coalition with everyone in the world. Hey, I can take everyone in the Empire. Nice. Maybe I should take this one, so I can start moving towards attacking France at some point. That's not a bad idea, actually. Because France is weak in the beginning, but I imagine they're going to get super strong. They've got all these vassals, though, so it's going to be a terrible idea. Their autonomous vassals help them if you declare war on them. Yes. Wait, did that say... Not be able to call her an ally, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's take... I think what I was planning on is pretty good. Oh, yeah, that's right. I could go here. That's 47. Perfect. Now I border Hungary. Can I take this one? Sneak it. Oh, I could. That only gives me Austria, Salzburg, Tyrol. Okay, so these three I can take. How good's the urban pop down here? None. But giving us access to Austria is very important. Would I rather take here or here? Here is just slightly better. Take here. But no, that gives too much aggressive expansion. Alright, take here and here. Humiliate. War operations or a straight up 170 gold? War operations cause no inflation, so let's do that. Potential coalition of those four. That seems fine. Bohemia suffers 18 aggressive expansion penalty, modified to a maximum of 54 by all the different modifiers. Religion increases it, and the empire increases it. All that kind of stuff. Not releasing anyone this time, but that's fine. Once we finish kind of annexing them this area, we can force them to release all this area. There's no rush. Alright. Boom. Spoils of war. So if I can send a fifth tenth to the treasury, which gives me 10 stability points, or this, which gives me some morale of armies down, +1 unrest, doesn't matter. 15% chance I lose stability. Or a 30% chance. I really want the money. Let's take the risk. Please don't lose stability. Yes! Okay. Yes. Okay. I've never done that before. I'm really lucky. Alright. That also gave 50 ducats to our court, which gave our court lots of extra funding, which is pretty nice. I'm also going to give them an extra stipend of 50. I want our court to demonstrate our splendor. The whole world. Give them more funding too. Being wealthy. Ah, I forgot to take the noble decision. Darn it. Right, we'll do that next time. That's fine. Okay. What else would we like to do? What we really want to do is take a big city so I can get some burgers. But for now, that is the end of that episode. The first glorious conquest is completed. I'm sorry about the border gore. I promise I will fix the border gore by conquering this whole area. Until next time, so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon. Goodbye.